going to apologize to Biggie. I was ready to light him up in here again.
Yeah, if you happen to be watching maybe during the commercial break, I'm not sure where the cameras are trained. I believe oftentimes it's just the one that's behind Kelly that kind of has sort of a fisheye angle of the room. You may have seen Chris Kelly furiously thumbing through his phone, looking, aching for some sort of evidence that he could blame Biggie for something minute in the grand scheme of things.
Tiny. I said to Biggie, we're going to need this morning I typed to him in an email, we're going to need the audio of the teenager who ordered a bong through Amazon, and when he opened it up, pretended it was a vase.
Right.
Okay. So moments ago, that's coming up. So I was thumbing through my papers and my grid, and I didn't see that audio where it should be. So I said to Biggie,
whip off your glasses. Biggie, where the hell is Bong Kid? And Biggie, Bong Kid, Biggie, where is it? I'm going to need it. You didn't tell me you needed it. I did tell you I needed it.
Did I tell you I did? I said, I didn't put that with your daily instructions to get Bong Kid. He said, I didn't see that. I didn't see Bong Kid. And then he says, well, here it is. Here it is. So it's there in plenty of time. But I don't leave it at that.
No.
I get at my phone.
And searching through all the sent emails.
And notes and texts.
Let me see this.
I've got to find someone to blame.
And with just seconds left.
Seconds
before
left.
we had to come back.
A complete waste of time because we already have what we need. I say to Biggie, I didn't highlight it. I didn't highlight that. So
default, dear Brutus.
Default
lies in our stars.
That's right. I should have highlighted it. I mean, he could have seen it, but he's not trained to look for something that's not highlighted.
What's the saying? When you point a finger at someone else, how many fingers are pointed back at you?
3 coming right back at you. 3 are coming right back at you.
It is weird because I have 3 other issues that you've done that we'll have to go over at another date.
I'm losing it.
What's going on here?
I'm losing it. My mind is on pickleball.
My mind is going.
My mind is going.
2 things I'm going to save you from the wrath of people.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. I'm busy trying to help you.
Right.
Whereas you're just busy trying to find where I've screwed up.
Trying to tear him down.
Trying to tear you down.
Because if I don't fix these 2 things, you'll be inundated with emails saying, "Don't you do any research?"
That's right.
And one is a question for put up or shut up game tomorrow.
That's right.
I'm working ahead.
Yep.
So there's some issues. There's one with tomorrow's game where we will talk about and see.
Yeah. They would say, "You're a lazy sack of crap. You don't do any research. You're so stupid. All you do is help me."
And trust me, one even offended me. So that's why I'm helping you with this.
Thank you. There was a woman that ordered something from Amazon. And inside her, I think it was a chair or a like a sofa. I mean, it was a pretty big item. And inside was a vial of human blood. She found a vial of blood inside the packaging. And, of course, put it out on her social media.
Okay, so that's what we ordered. And I had to Google it. It's got a Q-tip in it. It's full.
It's a vial of human blood that was meant for sending off to a lab, I guess, or something. How did it get there? I don't even know. I mean,
it's just weird.
It's from Amazon, and literally there was a vial of blood inside the packaging that she got from Amazon.
Does she have to get hepatitis tests now and all that
She
stuff?
says she's terrified. She says she's absolutely
obviously,
terrified.
I would imagine it was sealed, but who knows?
It was. She says, but still, she said, I'm terrified. I'm terrified and I'm confused. And she has no idea how the blood got in there. Her name is Jen Bakakis. And she said, I ordered a leather chair from Amazon. It was packaged with a blood collection tube that is full of blood. And she went on her social media and said, how does something like this happen? From Amazon. That is kind of weird, isn't it?
Should be able to trace that back
Figure
to
that
whoever
out.
packed the box.
Whose blood is that? Yeah. So I said to Big, it reminds me of the kid who ordered a bong from Amazon. He was like a teenager, and his brother was recording while he opened in front of his mom.
The boy was probably hoping that it would be delivered while mom's at work, or she wouldn't see the delivery.
Well, mom opened it, or he was opening it, and it was a bomb. Trying to get in the packaging.
This is something for...
I have no idea.
Well, then give it to me. Let me see what it is.
I'm trying to see what it is.
It looks just like a big metal, like plastic vase. There's like a glass bottom. I think it's like a vase.
Well, open it then.
I'm opening it. Chill.
It's a vase. It's
Chill. Big long glass tube.
It's a piece of art.
It just looks like a vase for like a bunch of like things.
It's a bomb.
What the frick?
It's a bomb.
What the heck? I didn't order that. Ordered an Xbox card. Xbox remote.
This is a bomb.
Oh, wow. I did not order that.
Wow. That's the first I've heard of this.
Jeez.
Now, the brother is laughing so hard, he hits stop on his...
Do not take a picture.
The brother knows.
I love that whole episode.
I do too.
Everything about it.
The way he's stalling, trying to open it.
Yeah.
Desperately trying to stall.
Open it, Bobby.
It's like
Chill.
It's like a vase. Exactly.
It's a glass thing.
That's why we wanted Biggie to get it, and that's completely my error in chastising you, and I did point the finger. That starts a Demm report.
Well, you know, people make mistakes. We've talked about that on this program
is.
many times.
There it is.
People
That's
make
right.
mistakes.
That's
And so we are now well into, as you probably know, Pride Month. And folks in South Carolina will never forget Pride Month 2022. Because 3 weeks after the Horry County Council voted to designate June as Pride Month, the council then voted unanimously to say, we didn't know what that meant, and so now we rescind.
Come on.
they thought it was about being prideful.
I thought it was like county pride.
How do you say?
We officially take it back.
County pride.
Hey, yeah, we like pride. County pride.
Yeah, we like being prideful.
Of course we do.
They didn't know. They didn't know.
I've never been to a local meeting. I've seen a few on TV. You've probably seen them in meetings or on like cable access. Someone put it on the docket back on the 17th of May, and the council said, sure, okay, yeah. Pride? Yeah, I got pride.
Call it Pride Month?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead. Call it.
They didn't realize.
Yeah. As soon as it passed, I suppose, councilmen began getting emails from their constituents saying we express dismay that such a conservative county would vote for an LGBTQIA month.
And what did they say? We did no such thing.
Yes, you did.
Show us where we did.
Oh,
that.
we
We voted for the
We just voted
LGBTQ month.
Just Pride Month, that's all.
Pride
Is
Month.
that your county seal? It is. Did you raise your hand and vote yes? I did.
This can be used against them now. if someone's running against them,
Yep.
he voted for Pride Month. They rescinded. They rescinded halfway
Off
through
the
the
bus.
bus.
Take it back
Right.
like it never happened.
We're only 3 weeks in. They're going to rescind that. That's right. I saw a guy. This was last year. Some group was supporting Pride Month, but they didn't have a pride flag over their business, a bicycle shop. And instead of a pride flag, they put up a twister mat, with all the
It's got colors.
and it said Happy Pride, but it was just circles of color,
The dots. Yeah.
I mean, you go with what you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's delays in deliveries nowadays.
Horry County just thinking we're going to be proud of our county.
Yes.
Proud of Myrtle Beach.
And they are.
But no, it's not the same.
Not like that.
It means something different. That's right.
Also, back our story starts in May too. This is May the 10th. Police got a call. A police resource officer at Norriton Middle School had to got a call to go to the cafeteria because one of the students had become very sick. A student told officials he'd eaten a rainbow-colored Rice Krispie treat. Well, you know what happened? This was an edible.
Yeah.
This was a THC-infused treat. It turns out he had said he was given the Rice Krispie treat by another student. The second student was selling drug-laced edibles bought from an Instagram account known as Top 2 Treats. They did some digging, and police have now arrested the man behind Top 2 Treats. He's a 20-year-old who lives in the area and had been selling for straight cash out of his home THC treats to kids who would come up to his house, buy cash, all off the books, and then they would take it to middle schools all across Montgomery County, Pennsylvania.
Super illegal.
Scary. Yeah.
Super illegal and scary.
And putting that kind of stuff. So this kid did he realize he was eating that? You don't know.
What the frick? I mean, sometimes kids don't know as much as you think they do, but sometimes they do.
Yeah, you don't never. Sometimes they eat it by mistake. I mean, we've seen that many times. We talk about that almost weekly here.
Yeah.
Somebody has now that
All the time.
a lot of these states are having legalized marijuana.
Yes. Now these kids, it's some kid was buying it intentionally and bringing it.
Well,
to school.
yeah,
But yes, sometimes little kids will bring in mommy and daddy's gummies.
That's right.
Yeah, the accidents.
for show and tell.
You have to be really,
Thankfully, your
really.
kids are under the show and tell edge.
But they sure would eat them. I know they would eat them. If I had gummies in the house, and I don't.
Mm-hmm.
But if I did, I don't even know where I'd put them. Sock drawer? I don't know where. I don't know where I'd put them.
Sweet.
I don't know because if they find them, they're going to eat all of them and be in the hospital.
Yeah, laid out.
I don't know where I would put those. Where would they absolutely not look? Where the tools are.
Toolbox.
Yeah.
Anything to do with manual labor.
Laundry room.
Laundry room. I could put them there.
Box labeled
I
wedding pictures
never wrote-
or taxes.
Baby teeth.
They're never going into those. Those are good ideas.
Yeah.
Anything where you have to use a tool to do something, a rake, or something like
It was
that.
in my
Gift wrap
nose
box.
this whole time.
It was
The broom closet.
Yeah, they're not gonna. They won't see any of that. No, but you're right.
The vacuum.
You got to be very, very, very careful where you put those things. That's right.
And
Yeah.
which brings us to this next Two Guys Named Chris follow-up. It has been a crazy week at a Red Robin in Charlotte, North Carolina. When we were all last together, we heard about a Channel 9 television employee. He ordered a couple of pizzas from the Kenbrook Drive location of Red Robin. Yes, we're aware. Weather Dave Aiken raised his hand at the time and said, "Pizza at Red Robin?"
Had no idea.
Yeah.
It's a burger joint. I looked at the menu this morning, and I didn't see any pizza.
Must be a special promotional thing, you know.
Perhaps.
That's right. yeah.
Maybe.
Well, of course, on that fateful night, you talk about a story. We talked about a story landing in this television employee's lap. Inside the to-go bag, a couple of extra edibles: THC Rice Krispie treat and a THC laced Fruit Loop treat, along with a business card from Kills
Yep.
Sweet Treats, the incredible edible.
Yeah, that's right.
Two other customers say the same thing happened to them within a 24-hour period. Well, once the story got out, Red Robin announced the employee has been let go.
Well, I would think.
Bold.
Okay.
Bold move.
Red Rob.
Figured that was coming.
He's not arrested yet. He's not.
Not yet. Not arrested.
Even though he's just giving out these treats that have marijuana.
Just tossing them into bags.
They have
Willy-nilly.
THC inside.
First one's
He's
free.
not charging for them.
At least he's not doing that. And that story did land right in Channel 9's lap like that. They got it. There's a great story going around today. If we're doing heroes and zeros, a couple of heroes here. Cops in Florida were parked along the highway Wednesday night when they saw a car speeding down the road, swerving across multiple lanes of traffic. So they pulled the car over.
Jerk.
Right. They pulled the car over. They asked all four men inside to step out of the vehicle. Four guys were inside. Well, they checked around. Everything seemed okay. The driver is saying, just wasn't paying attention or whatever. And they let everybody get back in the car. Well, three got back in, but the driver hesitated and stayed on the side of the road talking to the cops. And the deputy said, I really was trying to get him back into the car. It's fairly dangerous out here.
Yeah.
Well, as he tried to get back into the car, he held his hands behind him and made a gun motion, like a pulling the trigger gun motion behind his back. And that
Two
alerted,
fingers barrel or single?
two finger barrel, which to me is more menacing.
It's much more menacing.
Yeah.
Yeah, much cooler.
And so the deputy said, that tipped me
Red
off.
flag.
That's a big red flag. Why would he be doing this to me after we've already talked to him? So he said, I'm going to need you other three to get back out of the car again.
And that made the hair on my neck kind of stand up, as well as my partner, Detective Corley. We kind of looked at each other and we were like, what is going on? He's like, these guys in this car, they've been holding me hostage. There's guns in the car. I need help. Like, help me, please.
So when they got the other three
Sorry,
back
sir.
in-
Get back in your vehicle.
Yeah, that would have been Chris Kelly as a cop. Go.
Move along, sir. Nothing to see here. They're going to kill me if I get back behind the wheel of that car.
Don't care. Coming
Yeah.
up to lunchtime. Break time.
Not my problem.
I've done the search.
You're free to go.
God, stop hesitating.
Jesus.
Killing my vibe.
Talk.
This guy was at his house, and the three others came by, robbed him, kidnapped him, and put him in the car and made him drive. He was driving him to a bank so that he could get more money from his ATM. And so when he spotted cops on the side of the road, like doing a speed check, he started weaving intentionally. So he
Brilliant.
get pulled over. And even after he got pulled over, they were like, get on back. We're done. We're done.
I got more important fish to fry.
Here's the deputy.
How about the
go
how
ahead.
about the three guys, the kidnappers, remaining calm enough not to tip off the deputies the first go
They
round?
did. That's right. They stayed
knowing
outside
that they'd kidnapped this dude at gunpoint.
and they told him before he got out of the car, "We will kill you if you make
I'm
any
sure they did.
motions." This is the deputy again.
His words were, "Dude, you're so clutch. You saved me. Like, I intentionally drove sketchy so that you would stop me."
I intentionally drove sketchy. Dude, you were so clutch.
Clutch and sketch now entered in the police record.
Correct. I don't know that. I think Biggie might be right. I don't know that I would be.
Have a nice night, sir. You gentlemen take care out there. A lot of crazies out there. I've got reports of a armed kidnapping over Port St. Lucie.
You know what? Don't worry about it. You guys are good. Have a blessed evening.
Oh, God. That's exactly what I would do, my God. You all have opened my eyes to that.
When you get 4 guys in a car, 3 of them better be drunk.
You think?
Well, they're either going to the golf course or somebody's going to get married.
This is the middle of the night, Kelly said.
Yeah, it was late.
That's a party.
I was thinking, when was the last time I've been in the car with 4 guys and nobody else?
Pickle trip?
4 guys. That's just me and Diesel.
Trip.
Beach trip. That's when it would be. 3 to 4, we'd be in there. That's right. Golf, like you said. My friend Phil hurt his back getting out of the car on a golf trip. It was my Acura. We drove my Acura.
Did he get sick eating something too?
Yeah, he got sick eating something. And in bed. He got sick getting out of bed one night. I mean, he got
hurt his back.
He's got or shoulder.
He's tender.
He is tender.
We went to a mountain course called Old Bow.
I know Old Bow.
You know Old Bow?
Yeah.
Great course.
Old Bulldog Bow.
Yeah, Bulldog Bow. And we drove up in the mountains, and we were all, as a foursome, and I drove in the Acura. At that time, it was a fairly new Acura. This was probably 2002.
Ooh.
And he got out of the back seat and went, he didn't blow.
Pulled it. Pulled it getting out.
Yeah, he was in the back.
What hole were you on when you pulled your back, Phil?
I was getting out.
Never made it to number 1.
Did your back swing, your follow through?
No.
Never made it to the tee box.
It's a rarity when 4 guys are in the car.
It really is.
I agree. Unless it's golf or a beach trip or something like that.
Yeah. Lunchtime maybe, but
maybe.
Yeah, I mean, and you see working guys headed to lunch from a construction site,
maybe
house
4.
under construction.
Maybe 2 to maybe 4. There's another hero.
Landscapers.
Mm-hmm. Occasionally.
Yeah, they ride around all the time.
There's a Long Island teenager that's a hero today. He's getting ready to be a Marine, and he saw a car accidentally drive into a bay up in Long Island. 17 years old, Anthony Zunger. And he dove into the bay and got the woman out of the vehicle before she drowned. This is the brief news story and his comments on it.
She was banging on the door, banging on the window, trying to break the window, of course. A weight made the nose of the car go deeper into the water, which helped the back get free. We opened the back up, and she was able to escape through the back.
He jumped out of his car and jumped in. And because of that, my daughter is A, alive, and A, not really harmed.
Doesn't matter who it was. I couldn't watch anybody suffer in front of me.
That's the dad of the
Job Private Zunger.
How about that? Dove in, got to the back of the car, opened the back door so she could crawl out through the back seat. And my goodness.
Cool under fire.
Yeah, cool under fire. I'm glad to have him be a Marine.
That's clutch.
Yeah, it's clutched up big time. That is amazing. That is something. I mean, that is a true hero there. Would you do that? Would you dive into the water?
No.
I would.
You would not.
I would.
Would you hold your nose?
I have to. I can't dive.
Yeah.
And I don't like cold water.
Yeah.
I would jump in.
Cannonball.
Oh, it's so cold.
Holding my nose, and when I got it,
Cannonball.
yep, I'd have to do it that way.
You think she'd wave you off when she saw you swim up holding your nose?
Get away from me, you freak.
I need a real hero.
She'd save me. She'd wind up getting out of the car and saving my life. She'd drag me up to the
I'm
shore.
holding out for a hero. Till the end of the night.
That's right. I have to cover my crotch and hold my nose whenever I go into the water. Don't you? I cannot, and I
I've
cannot.
never had to hold the crotch.
I cannot dive. I cannot dive.
I don't like diving either.